Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to start with a concealer. This is by Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. So I'm going to put the concealer right under my eyes to cover up any dark circles, making an inverted C with it and dragging it towards my temple. Now I'm just blending in the concealer. I'm going to cover up the dark spots on my skin. Now I'm using the concealer on the bridge of my nose. It is going to highlight this region. I'm not really blending it at this point. Moving on to the foundation. I'm using Innisfree My Foundation in the shade 2.5. I'm using my fingers to pat it onto my skin and blend it well with my fingers. I prefer using fingers to blend any base product over a brush or a beauty blender. It is so much easier, you guys, and it blends like a charm. Our fingers have some natural oils and they also have some warmth in it, and that really makes blending so much easier. I'm also going to cover up my eyelids with the foundation. Now I'm using some face powder to give it a matte look. As far as I know, French women have a matte look on their face. So this powder is going to absorb all the shine and the excess oil. So I'm just going to dab it onto my face with a powder puff and wait for it to do its magic. Moving on to the eyebrows, I'm using an eyebrow pencil by Innisfree. So I'm going to use it to draw tiny hair-like strokes on my eyebrow. And basically I'm just filling in any gaps that I have on my eyebrow. So creating these tiny hair-like strokes will make it look more natural, and also it blends easily with a brush. For eyeshadow, I'll be using NYX Love in Paris, and it really goes well with today's theme. So I'm going to mix these two shades and just pat it onto my eyelids. It's really as simple as that. I'm using a gel eyeliner to darken my lash line. Most French women like to wear just the mascara, but personally I prefer it this way. It adds a bit of dimension to the face. So I'm going to stick very close to the lash line. This is going to create an illusion of darker and healthier lashes. Now I'm going to put on some mascara. The one I'm using is by Maybelline. It's called the Hyper Coat. So I'm going to put a very light coat on my top lashes as well as my bottom lashes. I don't like to put a very heavy coat of the mascara, so I just wipe off the excess with the bottle. So, moving on to the blush, I'm using a very light pink blush. I don't want a lot of blush as I'll be using a red lip color. So I'm using a fan brush to apply this pink blush. So it is quite important to maintain a balance. And most French women, they like to draw attention to only one feature of their face at one point of time. So for today's look, I'm going to focus more on my lips. I'm just putting a very light layer of the blush onto my skin. It's hardly visible, but it does give a very light pinkish tone to my cheeks. So finishing up with this look, I'm going to use a lip liner to define my lips. Using a lip liner gives you a very defined look, and that is something I have recently discovered, so I make sure to use it. Moving on to the red lip. So this is a lipstick from MAC. It's the famous Ruby Woo. I'm just going to dab it onto my lips and then blend it really well. A red lip just instantly brightens up the whole face and even the entire outfit. I'm just blending it to give it a more smooth look. It just helps to soften the look a bit. And ta-da! We are done. So please comment below if you think I nailed this French look. Thanks for watching.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da